Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Endless Games. We are still streaming Animal Crossing because it's the most fun thing to play right now. And good morning, Isabel. It is 10 a.m. Right on the money. Perfect start time on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020. And for today's announcements, a visitor staying at the campsite. Ooh, joy. Go meet our guest in person. Get back to work supporting and your enjoyment of the island. Good morning, Evan. I've rearranged things a lot. Oh yeah, and I sold a lot of stuff to the Nooklings after they closed last night, so I should be getting a good chunk of money right here. 21,000 bells. Good morning, King. I can only imagine, though, how much money I would have made if I had just waited to sell it to them in the morning. I have mail. I love having my mailbox at the end of my drive like this. I have a ton of mail. Some Nook shopping, Nook mileage program. Hamlet sent me something. Robo sent me something. I don't know why I was stopping to read that like it's going to say anything different. I see a peacock butterfly down there, but I have no quick and easy way to get down there. Hey, Lunar. Stuck on a workout plateau, so I decided to try something different, writing letters. It's the ultimate type of muscle confusion program. My hands have never been so buff, and it's all thanks to you. And a gift from Robo. I got a lot of boxes to open. Utility pole, I accidentally closed out. Street lamp. Oh, interesting. Park clock. Phone box. Floor light. And KK Techno Pop. I got a couple songs to stick in the old jukebox. Let's get to that. We are going to go see who that, do I have 5-star? I don't know, actually. I haven't checked, but it'd be interesting to see if I do. We could work towards that. That could be our goal, though I'd planned on just kind of catching new bugs and fish today. I've got some new songs to load in. I bought KK Technopop yesterday. I'm going to load this one first. Is that Hamlet there? That looks like Hamlet. That is funny. This song's kind of creepy. Really, customizing your tools resets their durability, huh? This is my kind of music right here, though. I actually don't know if I have 5-star. My house is a mess, and I would love some furniture to put in it that doesn't suck. But, oh, message on screen right as we leave the room, so I have no idea what it said. Ah, it's Lunar coming online. Alright, we can go do a quick evaluation and then see what... Oh, but first, this is what I bought the floor lights for. Because I can't shove them around, I gotta be very specific about where I set them. It's coming along. I'm still trying to move my... Ooh, okay, so I got 2 new black flowers today. 4 new black flowers today. Wow, that's a lot of black flowers. I wonder how, if I check my red roses down here. Do I have any new blacks down here? I got 3 pinks and a black. And another red. So I got 5 new black roses. That is a lot of black roses. I wonder if that's enough. So let's count real quick. I got one here. Hamlet? I'm actually not that big of a fan of Hamlet. I'd rather have a different buff character. Something about the hamster characters in general, I just don't like them. I'm holding on to Hamlet only because he's my only Buffy. So he's the only one that could give me DIYs and items related to working out, which I need for the gym. And I also want to do like a basketball court and maybe a soccer field. I don't want to be mean. I don't dislike Hamlet, but I feel like there's better townies that I could have. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I have 19. And I believe I rearranged it so that way the flowers would be behind the hedges, because I think that's better. And in that way it actually required fewer flowers. But I still need a few more. Yeah, I've got a number of pink roses for you. KK's in town. Hamlet's sitting there. This is the gym that I was talking about. Honestly, there's probably not a whole lot more I could fit in here. I do need a pull-up bar. I could stick right here. But other than that... Did I order another drink machine? I think I did. That's just... No, I did not actually. Okay. Well, the utility poles are for the alleyways over here. So one right there. Come up here. One right there. That's a little tight though, so I'm going to pull these back a bit. So that way it's easier to weave back and forth. Tank is a cool gym nut to have. He's a classic. I think I just scared off an orchid mantis. Alright, we're going to get an evaluation from Isabel. I don't think I'm at 5 yet. Last I checked I was at 4, but I also don't check that regularly. I could be at 5 without realizing it. Good morning, Isabel. How about some island evals? 4 stars. Yeah, we're not at 5 stars yet, but it'd be interesting if we can get to 5 stars during the stream, especially since we still got more stuff to put out. I started visiting only because my brother moved here, but I instantly fell in love with the place. Many communities build themselves so big and bright that you can hardly make out a star in the night sky. Now on Absalom, I shall be a regular visitor to its shores and skies for some time. Oh, he's talking about the Wright brothers. Well, there you have it. Compared with the last report, most folks responded positively to our island scenery. Of course, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? So keep contributing however you can, and soon this island will be decorated to perfection. That's really all I gotta do is just keep putting out decorations. And she's suggesting fencing. And honestly, I'm behind the idea of fencing. But I have a lot more townies to move around. And we'll move Jambet today. Do I have the money to move Jambet today? Not on me, but maybe in the bank. Yeah, if I withdraw 40 grand, I got the money to move Jambet. That's why I'm always so poor, is because I'm moving people and businesses around a lot. But I created yards for everyone, so... Nook, my boy. I wish to move a person today. An island home. And we're going to talk to Jambet about moving. I will. I'll go check the villager. But while I was here, I want to go ahead and take care of some business. I finally have a non-Star Wand outfit that doesn't completely suck. Check this real quick while I'm here. Oh wait, simple blue flooring? That's nice. Not right now. You finally got an octopus. That's cool. Which one? Right here. She should like it. She's a frog and she's next to a lake. Marina. Oh, she sounds cute. Alright, the campsite's in here. Is that a citrus beetle? If it is, I don't care, but if it's one of the new ones, it's not a new one. So I don't care. Oh. I'm pretty sure that one belongs to Technikai, so I'm going to leave that one for her. Ooh, violin beetle. Violin beetle. I've not caught one on Poji yet. There we go. Oh, that's just a tiger. I don't care. Who is our camper today? Okay. I don't have a sheep. I'm not sure that I want a sheep. Barbara. Oh, she's one of the fancy pantsy ones. Darling. Yes, darling. I'm here on this island, getting in touch with nature and such. Yes. I wasn't sure what I thought at first, but I tell you, I've really grown to like this place. Darling. Oh, she even said it that way. Darling. No. No. I'll say no to the sheep, thank you. Honestly, the spot that I got picked out, I have picked out for one very specific character that I'm probably never going to find. So, in the end, I'll end up, replacing them, I guess, with something else that I actually want. There's a lot of really cool townsfolk out there. I just haven't had any of them grab my attention yet. And that's another violin beetle. It's a new bug. We're going to catch it. Alright, so let's see what to do today. Well, we haven't checked on Timmy and Tommy to see what they have for sale, and we haven't checked on the Able Sisters to see what they have for sale, so let's go check on the shops. Then we can water the flowers. Your island looked really good, Evan. Don't sell yourself short. Alright, we got a tatami bed. I think I've actually seen one of those before, but mine was green. This one is red. So I might buy it. I think I'll go ahead and buy it. I don't want the stove. The two items up front I'm not so sure about, but black hallway wall. I'm kind of interested to see what that is. And there goes all my money. I would have a lot more money than I do, but I spend all of it so quickly. It's real easy to get the money. It's really hard to hold on to the money when there's a lot of terraforming and such that you need to do and moving stuff around. Right, so I need to move all of these flowers. Well, not all of these, but a significant chunk of them. All these new buds, I need to move them. So that way these reds can continue to produce hybrids for me. Oh, my pockets are full? Oh, man. I did just buy a bunch of stuff. Alright. Let's find a spot for these pinks. Let's see. I was going to put them over here, but it doesn't look like there's really a lot of room for that. There's a little space over here. I just scared off a mantis. That sucks. I wonder how many of my rocks are where I want them to be. That's a different butterfly. For a second I thought it was a paper kite, but no. New bug! Great Purple Emperor. Its purple reign is over now. That's an interesting reference. I can donate that too. Ooh. New Nook mileage. Bugs don't bug me. I guess this is for like each unique type of bug. So that's 40 for me. I'll go ahead and check and see what the Able Sisters have, but at this moment I actually have no money to give them. Ooh, look at that sci-fi visor. Teach would love that. Cyber shades. She would love that. Do they come in different colors? She would want them in green. She's got her own money to spend. I'm not going to be spending King Poji's money on things Teach wants. Teach can take care of herself. Oh, look. We got comedian jackets in all kinds of colors now. And camo skirts. Forest print dresses. Oh, that is cool. And the visors do come in different colors. We got funny man shades. Different kinds of socks. Oh, those are all tights. Rain boots. Shower sandals. A lot of good stuff here. I need Teach to come buy one of these visors before they close for the day. Ooh, tailcoat. Poji may want that. I don't have any money right now, though, so that's just something I'll have to keep in mind. Who is my... Oh, no, wait, it's Saturday, so... But no, wait, KK doesn't replace. So I wonder who my townie is for today. It can't be someone who hangs out in the actual town square, because they'd be competing with KK for space. So it has to be someone who wanders. It could be Gulliver. It could be... I don't think it'd be Sahara, because I had Sahara yesterday. It could be Flick or CJ. So I'm guessing Flick, CJ, or Gulliver? Probably Gulliver. It's been a while since I've seen Gulliver. So I want to wander the beach real quick just to see if he's around. Hold on. Gotta catch this mantis. Manti are good bugs. Worth good money. Oh, my message in a bottle, and that reminds me I should go... Ah, my pockets are full again. I should go see my townsfolk and see if any of them are crafting right now. Obviously, Jambet is not. See an item blowing in. Just gotta wait for it to get over land. There we go. I can't pick it up right now, but at least it's there for later. I don't see Gulliver. It looks like I do not have Gulliver today. So does that mean Flicker CJ is around? You get someone every day, from my understanding, from my experience. And KK doesn't count because he's scheduled to come every Saturday once he arrives. I've had Wisp and Celeste the same time as KK before. So there's Lloyd. He doesn't count. Hi, Lloyd. You know what? I'm just going to give him what's left of my money. It's not a lot. That 1,000 bells wasn't doing anything for me anyway. But I need to offload some things out of my inventory. I want to check and see how valuable the violin beetles are. Because if they're a valuable bug, I'm going to keep them for Flick. If they're not... Hey, Milky Way, welcome. I have seen one Queen Alexandra's birdwing. The thing is massive. I donated it. So I'm going to just do it like this so I see how valuable the bug is. 4,500. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. There's better bugs I could hold on to for Flick. I only get so much storage. So I'm going to sell that. I was going to hold on to the butterfly fish, hold on to the koi, hold on to the barred knife jaw. I still got some furniture to go put out, so I should go do that. My Nook boy should be upgrading any day now. It's possible by this time next week. This will be, what's the next step? A Nook and Go? It should be next week. I don't think I was that far behind everybody else. We want the phone box right here. Because once Jambet's house is properly moved out of here, I want to convert this area here into like a flower garden, a flower park. With a nice fence around it that runs right up to along this edge here. The park bench. And that's what the park clock is for. I'm actually going to move this table. I haven't decided where I'm going to move it to yet, but I am going to move this table. Create a separate sitting area. I could leave this here instead of getting a park bench. The clock doesn't do much good if it's not facing outward. You've caught 3 of them? Nice. We've only been streaming for what, 20 minutes? I'm gonna go get these 3 fossils evaluated. If they're T-Rex parts, great. If they're Triceratops parts, extra great. Or if they're a new fossil that I haven't donated before, also great. Let's assess some fossils. I need to get the stuff that I want to save for Flick and CJ out of my inventory. Alright, so they're nothing new. We do have a bug that we can donate. This thing looks like it has stars on its wings. It's really quite lovely. And he's gonna freak out because it's Blathers. No thanks. I had him tell me about the Queen Alexandra's birdwing. He painted them a really grisly picture. I'm trying to imagine a butterfly with a 1-foot wingspan. That is a big butterfly. Shark tooth pattern, brachiopelvis, and canthostega. Okay, so nothing that I can use outside. I can sell them though. Get them out of my inventory, get me some extra money. $8,000 bells. That's a nice chunk for those 3 fossils. I'm curious, what's the hot item for today? The wooden bucket. I've actually made buckets before. They're not that bad for making a little bit of money when they're the hot item. And King, if you've caught 3 of the Queen Alexandra's birdwing, that just means you have what you need to get a model made by Flick. That would be a beautiful model. It's an amazing bug. Let me say hi to Renee. I haven't said hi to her. I just walked past her last time. Good morning, Renee. People keep saying I'm better at this morning thing than them. I'm really not. I'm really not a morning person. Let's see. And the street lamps, I got 1 for here. And 1 for over here. Oh, such a Tommy bed. This must be... Did I only buy the 1 street lamp? I thought I had 2. Huh. Clearly I need to order more street lamps. I want my town to be well lit at night. So all these people who like to be night owls and stay up late can see where they're going. Oh, that's right. Now that she's no longer here, I can actually properly format this section of boardwalk. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No. This is where Plucky was. I've moved Plucky. She's now over here. Plucky's now over here. And it looks like Plucky might be home. I wonder if she's crafting today. She's been doing a lot of crafting lately, Plucky has. I haven't been terribly thrilled with anything she's had to give me, but she's been crafting a lot. Honestly, Plucky and Hamlet, they were my 2 starters. I'll say hi to her while I'm here. Plucky and Hamlet were my 2 starters. They were on the island with me when this was all just grass and trees and weeds. And they're actually the 2 that I care the least about, honestly. I would have no problem with replacing them with other villagers. Provided they're not villagers that I think are worse than Plucky and Hamlet. I wonder if Chevre is crafting. I haven't checked on Chevre and Kid. It looks like Zucker's home. Zucker's DIYs tend to be really interesting. Zucker is not crafting, but I'll say hi to him while I'm here. Because I actually like Zucker. Zucker is really cool. Did you hear about the thing that Technikai did? I heard they picked up a bunch of shells. Shells are real neat. They're old, tiny sea houses, bloop. Apparently I had a thing to talk to my villagers. I got a thing to transplant a tree. Thing is that my trees are kind of where I want them to be. Actually, no, that's not true. There is one tree that I can transplant because it's in the middle of my path. I don't have any cherries on. Oh, that solves the problem right there. Cherries. I still haven't actually gone to get these fish and bugs out of my inventory, but we'll get around to it eventually. While I'm here, none of my rocks are here. Okay. Any of my rocks move into an unfortunate place. Oh, I just scared off a new bug. I didn't see it till it was too late. That's unfortunate. I gotta keep an eye out for the rocks. The rocks I don't think will appear on the beach. Kid's out and about. We'll say hi to him. Chow, what? He's sniffing the roses. So I think we've talked to everybody except Chevre. So Chevre's probably the one crafting this morning. And damn it, this is a new rock. Okay. All the rocks are gonna... Chevre and Pashmina. Chevre's out and about, though. She's fishing. Fish aren't biting. Aw. Is that a weed behind the tree? That was a weed hiding behind the tree. I don't mind weeds down in the jungle area that I've made. You want to see better? There's a dragonfly buzzing around now called a banded dragonfly. It's apparently such a big deal that your character will freak out when they catch it. Watch my video yesterday. My character had a little miniature freak out when he caught it. The banded dragonfly is worth 4,500 bells. Still not a scorpion or tarantula, but it's actually bigger than the Alexandra birdwing. Alright, we're going to beat up on this rock because this could be our money rock. Which it is. And then once we're done with it, we're going to destroy it. And put something there so that way the rock can't reappear there. Basically, every time I see a rock where I don't want it, which is anywhere other than the little mine that I've built down in the southwestern portion of the island, I go ahead and beat on it first to get what I want out of it, and then I destroy it and I place something there. And eventually, they're going to run out of places to spawn except for where I want them to go. So I've got that table. I can actually throw that table here. And that actually counts for this space, so I no longer need that bug there. But we're going to put him on the table. Like that. And that table will actually guard several spaces. You donated a banded dragonfly? I've only caught one, I think, I caught one on Teach and one on Poji. If I could find more, they would be great. Alright, so I think it's high time I actually got these other items out of my inventory like I said I would. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I would love a new door decoration, to be honest. Kind of like that wall, but not with this flooring. I don't know. I like the dark colors. Alright, what to do next? I still haven't found who's crafting. Who is left? Pashmina? Looks like Pashmina might be home. But she's not crafting either. No one is crafting today. You got Money Rock Isle and caught 36 scorpions. That sounds like some big money coming in. Because there's 5 rocks. Each of them can get you like 8, 4, 1, 2. Brain. Like 14,000 a rock. So at least some 70,000 just off the rocks alone. And then the scorpions. That is amazing. Like you needed that money too. You have like 4 mil in the bank. I do need to finish moving these black roses. I see that orchid mantis over there. I'm gonna go catch it. And I'm gonna move this tree. If this is just a good old-fashioned hardwood tree, I'm just gonna sell it to the boys. But if this is a plant, if this is a fruit tree, I'm gonna find a spot for it. This is a hardwood tree, so I'm gonna sell it. Actually, I need to transplant more of these. I don't know how much more. The only bug that spawns on Money Rock Island at night is the scorpion. You don't get tarantulas anymore? Did tarantulas go out of season with the arrival of the scorpion? That's kind of sad for anyone who didn't get a tarantula model. Or donated a tarantula. Good for me though, since I was successful in doing both of those things. I hear a balloon. And I see a balloon. Balloons are probably the best way for me to get furniture since my Nook boys are still just in a Nook's cranny. Landed right at my feet. Oval glasses. 10,000 bells. I'll take some money too. That's always nice. Oh, we got some more pinks here? I think those are pinks. And some more yellows. My Plant the yellows right here. And plant this pink with the other pinks. And I'd left that orchid mantis sitting there. Oh, but it's still there. Good. I'd completely forgotten to catch it. I might do an orchid mantis model next. I don't know how many I have. I know I just got 2. So no one is crafting today. That is odd. Plucky wasn't crafting. Kid wasn't crafting. Jambette's out and about. Hamlet's sitting right here. No one's crafting. Zucker's home, but he's not crafting. Well, at the moment, since all I'm doing is catching bugs and stuff, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup, but after that, I think I'm going to open my gates to visitors. There's a big shadow. I'm not going to worry with it, though. Oh, I forgot about Candy! Candy's probably the one who's crafting. Oh, you're sick, Lunar? Well, I hope you get to feeling better. Candy is crafting. A shell rug? Ooh. The other day I learned how to make a shell fountain, and it turned out to be a really valuable item. It doesn't matter if Maglev Mike took their relationship off the rails. I get the joke. She is building a thing. I want to know how to make a shell rug. Yes, please. I need to switch to Teach to make sure Teach also gets that DIY. But after I do that, I'll switch back to Poji. And then I can open up the gate, so if anyone wants to come and learn how to make a shell rug, Candy's crafting right now. I wonder what it takes to make. 3 giant clams. That's a cute looking rug, I gotta say. I think it's the only rug recipe I know, other than the Easter rug. So that's pretty neat. Is it like a cold? What kind of sickness is it, Lunar? I hope you'll be feeling better soon. I'm going to switch to Teach so she can get the DIY, and so Teach can buy that visor while it's still in stock. She's got a pink Power Rangers outfit now. Shell Fountain? I don't have an extra DIY of that, but I could try to make you one. If that's what you mean. Oh wait, I gotta do it this way. Forgot that's how that works. Stomach bug, ugh. Those are the worst. You end up feeling queasy, and you feel like you gotta throw up the whole time. No, I don't need an Apple software update right now. Thank you, computer. What Apple software am I... Oh, yeah. iTunes. That's what I've got. Teacher's trying to save up her money to pay off her next loan. She's fairly close. Her next one's only $198,000. She's halfway there. But she'll drop a couple thousand bells for a visor. Alright. This is her money tree. Oh no, I gasped because at that moment I realized that flower is in the way. At least I got 2 of the bags. Oh man. Oh, I just lost 10,000 bells. Did it autosave that? I know this is kind of cheating a little bit, but I'm hoping it didn't autosave that. It probably did. It autosaves like everything now. And now that Mr. Rossetti yelling at you for resetting isn't a thing. The fact that it's doing this seems to tell me that we might be good. I can save that money. I can save that money. Okay. We're going to dig out this spot down here because we do not want to lose that money. And we'll throw that flower right here. She's got a windflower wreath DIY. Of course, she was going to pluck that first. So we got 1 bag here, 1 bag here, and 1 bag here. I've only seen the 1 rock. Do you... Okay, no, there's another rock right there. Talk to Candy, get the shell rug, go in the Able Sisters, get the visor, switch back to Poji, and open the gates so people can come get a shell rug. She's angry. Honestly, don't know how I feel about Candy. A lot of my townsfolk are kind of lackluster, but the only one that I actually really like having is Zucker. Zucker is really cool. I don't mind Renee, but I know that Meringue exists and she's like a cooler Renee. The rest of my townsfolk? Well, no, I like Chevre. Chevre is my favorite. I don't care if she's kind of plain in comparison to some of the other townsfolk out there. She's my favorite. I don't mind Pashmina. Kind of like Pashmina. I wouldn't mind replacing Kid. I have 3 goats. I wouldn't mind replacing Kid. The only thing I'd be interested in replacing Renee with would be Meringue. Lucky would be cool to have. Any of the eagles would be cool to have. I don't have any eagles and they all look cool. Whitney the wolf would be cool to have. Audrey is also a wolf. She would be cool to have. And I'm just thinking about which townsfolk I would want, and if I could get them, who I would replace with them. I need to get my visor, though. Get my green visor. Just buying a selection of things. Honestly, I just think this helmet is cool. Forced print dress. White painter's coveralls. Green painter's coveralls. Tan painter's coveralls. She would look good at the camo print skirt too, though. And honestly, the forest print dress kind of makes her look elderly, so maybe not on that. And just the tights, the boots, the visor, and the helmet, which is actually a lot for not a lot of money. Whitney and Audrey. But Whitney is like a classic favorite in the community, from my understanding. She's just so elegant. And she's a pretty white wolf. And she now looks like a hot mess. I'm gonna have to go change her clothes. I'll keep the visor, but the rest of that needs to go. I'll keep the stockings too. They're not terribly visible underneath her shorts. Oh! What? No! It was just there and gone. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's her thing today? Decorate with flowers. That is easy. You literally pluck a flower and then place it on the ground. What bug was that? That was an Alexandra birdwing, my dude. You didn't recognize it? The thing is massive. That was an Alexandra birdwing butterfly, and it got away from me. What I'll do with this little flower that I just picked up, I got another stone stool up here that I'll decorate, since no bugs will spawn on that. Pretty. And that gets her 750 miles. Alright. Getting off of Teach, back on to Poji, because it's time to open the gates so people can come learn how to do shell rugs. How do you breed flowers? If you put them next to each other and water them, there's a chance that they'll spawn a new bud. If they're by themselves, they'll just spawn an exact copy of themselves, but if they're adjacent to another flower, they can breed together as long as they're of the same species and are capable of breeding together. So usually 2 reds will make a black, 2 whites will make a pink, and 2 yellows will make an orange. And then there's other hybridization and stuff that you can do. I don't know all of the different combinations, but I know that 2 reds make a black and 2 blacks also make a black. So since getting a bunch of blacks for my museum has been a goal, I've been just focusing on that for now. Apparently reds can also get you pinks, which is why I've gotten a lot of pinks. And now that I have a bunch of pinks, the pinks are kind of breeding amongst themselves. So I've got a bunch of pinks, a bunch of reds, and a bunch of blacks. At some point I'm going to have to go for purples and oranges and eventually get to blues when it comes to roses. But that is an ordeal, getting a blue rose. So I'd sooner continue breeding all the other flowers first. Try to get purple cosmos, orange cosmos, black tulips. I haven't been prioritizing the other flowers. All of my other flowers are just scattered about. I think I have some mums that are properly spaced. And yeah, like King said, making a checkerboard pattern is probably the best way to do it, because the new flower has to have a space to spawn. By putting the parent flowers have to be adjacent to each other. So it could spawn anywhere that's adjacent to those 2 flowers. So by having them in a checkerboard pattern, it maximizes the number of spaces that are available. At least I think that's how it works. It's kind of how it's always been done, and Renee's just kind of wandering around my yard. Hey Renee, I'm trying to say hi to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. There are a couple items that I got just lying on the ground that I don't want to leave there. But once I pick those up, we can open up the gates. He's drinking his coffee. You know what? I could use a bit of a pick-me-up too. Like I said, I'm not a morning person. And honestly, if I was capable of doing so, if I didn't have other things in the evenings that took my time, I would probably be streaming in the evening. I might have to step away for a minute, here in a minute, to go get me some energy drink, coffee, something. And the gates are open. Everyone is free to come visit. I need like a BRB marker or something like that. Alright, I will be right back. Make sure that that's appearing on screen now. Is that appearing on screen at the moment? It may not be. I use Game Capture HD for this, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. It's on screen. I will be right back. Alright, and I am back. Just gotta remove this as soon as I figure out how. Like that. There we go. So let's see. What should we do next? Well, I think making a shell fountain for Lunar would be the way to go. And picking up shells is one of the easiest things to do on the beach. And I forgot about my message in a bottle. I wonder what this is. Kid Cat. Stacked wood wall. I'm holding on to the gold armor DIY for another character. Oh, it's the end of the wood. Okay. Got a bunch of hardwood. I could make that. Bamboo basket and bonfire? Is that the bamboo basket? Is that the like the back item? Because I can make that. But otherwise I don't know what that is. Welcome, Lunar. Welcome to Absalom. I hope you enjoy your stay. Nook Ink's Dancer. Oh, you're looking lovely today. It's a well put together outfit. I think the blue tights that the Able sisters are selling might go well with that outfit, actually. And someone else is coming. Hello. We're all inbound. Chicken noodle soup. Legendary avatar Nick from Hyrule. It just suddenly occurred to me legendary avatar probably is the best way to describe Link. So I'm surprised you didn't name yourself Link if you were going to name your island Hyrule and call yourself a legendary avatar. I guess you're going back to the games where you could name your character in Zelda and you didn't necessarily have to be called Link. It was really weird in Majora's Mask when I got to name my character and the name that I chose was my own name, and then when Tattle got emotional at the end of the game, it just was really awkward for me because she was saying my name as she was doing it, and I'm just like, this feels weird. If my sister is watching, I finally found a cool place to stage that sugar and cream that you gave me. Thank you very much. What was I coming up here for again? I was coming up here because I wanted to get some hardwood and try making that wall just to see what it looks like. Or just to say that I've made it, I guess. Chicken noodle soup is great. Is it homemade chicken noodle soup? That's the best kind. Campbell's chicken noodle soup is okay, but the homemade is way better. Let's see. I need hardwood. I actually have a lot less hardwood than I remember. I need to spend some time chopping trees and get stocked back up on resources. I wonder what other recipes I could make. I want to make some of this, actually. That's going to be for the flower garden that's going to go where Jambette's house is as soon as her house moves out. I have Western style stone. If anyone wants a grave marker made, if you want to be creepy, or if you want to memorialize someone in your town, having a grave marker, Western style stone, which actually means the Zen style stone, is also a grave marker. It's very pretty, but it is a grave marker. I've been meaning to make an outdoor bath, and I need 20 stone to do it. So let's do that. I have a stone shortage. And here comes number 3. Can I please, I don't know, I've offered to do a lot of things. I've offered to make a shell fountain, Western style stone, Zen stone. What would you like? I might need you to fetch me some stone. But, okay. Here comes Robo. Let's see. Did not mean to do that. Actually, no. Turn the light on? Yes, I did. Oftentimes, my character will turn the light off. We're doing the outdoor bath. My computer's chugging along. Chugga, chugga, chugga. And actually, because I have visitors right now, I can't move anything. And I set up a construction sign in front of the Zen Garden, which that bath is for. I got you, Lunar. I'll make you one of those. I will need the stone, though. Would you rather that I save making that for you after the stream or do it on stream? Because I can do it either way. I think my roses have budded. See, because I want the fountain down there. The fountain that I just made. But when you have guests, you can't move anything. This is the tree toilet. Noble coat? Throwback rocket? Ooh. See, I can't... There's company over right now, so take time to tidy up later. So, this area is completely cut off from the outside because of the fence. Even though it's right up against the cliff, I can't get in there right now. I actually can't even... Can I place this? It probably won't let me even place it. Just somewhere just to place it. Yeah, it won't let me. That's fine. Okay. I wonder how much... Clearly I don't have enough stone for either of these. Not anymore, anyway. I think your rocks only come back at a rate of 1 per day. Actually, didn't I have a... Why are you watering me? I think there was a... No, I did the stone up by Chevrolet's house. There was another stone. It was over here. That's right. Hello? You did get the blue tides. Oh. Huh. Thank you. That rocket's gonna go into Teach's house. I wish I could see what it looked like. There's King of Games with his golden shovel. Way to flex on people, King. I'm gonna get some stuff out of my inventory so I can catch some bugs and stuff. Go fishing! Yes! Okay, Lunar. We'll see you when you get back then. I gotta see what this looks like. Ooh, that does look nice. Doesn't go with this outfit, but that looks nice, and I'll definitely do something with it later. My kitty is rubbing by my feet, and his fur is so soft. It was in your playground. The rocket was in your playground? I don't remember what your playground looked like, to be honest. It's not a golden shovel, it just looks like one. I didn't know you couldn't hit rocks while guests were over. Okay. Can I still get hornets? Or wasps, whatever they want to call them. Or furniture out of trees. I can get money out of trees, apparently. Yellow and red? Okay, so I could see why that would be in the playground, because that seems like a child's toy colors. My cat is now laying on my feet. He is an adorable little fuzzball. And he is now purring. You are totes adorable, Snowball. I love you very much. I'm exercising, guys. Where's everyone at? The jungle is probably the best place for bug spawns, but it's also the worst place to catch them because of how crowded it is. Ow, kitty. That's my toe that you're clawing. You flexing your claw on my toe. There's another violin beetle. The latency when you've got people over. Ow. Kitty, come on. Chill out, buddy. Where's the dig spot, King? Now here's the question. Will he assess fossils while I have guests? I know he won't accept don't. Whoa, what was that? What was that jump? The yoomp. Grab this stick. I scared off that bug. That's disappointing. Oh, that fish. Whatever. Cool net. I love all these fancy nets. I wish there was a way to make them instead of buy them all. Oh, I see it up there, yeah. He's a fossil. Yes, he will? I'm confused. What was that in response to? Yes, he will. I'm confused. Are you talking about the cat? You talking about little Snowball? Oh, there's a pond skater. Did anyone need a pond skater? There's a pond skater down here. I'll keep an eye on him for you. I already have one donated. I was trying to turn off the microphone before that happened. He will assess fossils. Okay. Someone needed a pond skater, didn't they? I apparently had accidentally turned my microphone off. So unfortunately that pond skater's not going to be there anymore. Creature spawns change whenever the game saves like this. My bad. I probably should have just caught it. It's gone. C'est la vie. Rivermouth spawn. I heard that some fish that spawn in the rivermouth are really unique. So, let's see if this is anything special. A pale chub, nothing too special. Is this a giant clam? It's a sand dollar. You know what? I'll pick it up anyway. You need giant clams for the seashell stuff. It's a turkey fish. Turkey jerky fish. No giant clams. Because you see those kind right there, those could be giant clams. They could be sand dollars. They could be a number of different things. That one's a sand dollar. Just like those ones could be a number of different things. They could be cowries. They could be conches. They could be sea snails. That one was a cowrie, I'm pretty sure. Conches and giant clams are actually worth a fair bit. That guy just sank it. It was a squid. He was off the hook, except he was on the hook. This guy ain't growing very well. Could have sworn that was close enough. There we go. A seahorse. A seahorsey. Pond fish. That's in such a weird spot. I'm gonna leave it there because if he turns back around, he'll see it. Just like that. There we go. Oh, but I jumped the gun. Aw, man. Here I was acting like I was a smart fisherman and then I screw it up. Turn this way, fishy. Come on, fishy. There we go. It's another squid. They do not actually bloop. Oh, apparently I have a thing to sell a hot item for a fortune. Which would give me another 400 miles. Mile items are actually the best way to get to 5 stars. The more expensive the item, the better, because basically it's on a point-based program. As long as your items aren't too close together and you have a lot of them, you can. The game prioritizes the value of the item and your item diversity. If you have too much of the same item close together, it's not going to count all of them. So it's good to have things spread out a little bit. That said, I have 2 drink machines only a couple spaces apart. They're probably not going to be doing much, except for maybe the first one. But that is my aesthetic in this case, so that's why it's there. I've got a lot of these light poles, and I don't know if they're far enough apart. And I've got a couple of these. I got trash bags, trash cans. The more valuable the item, the better. Nook Miles items are really the best way to get your town to 5 stars. I say that like I know what I'm doing, even though I'm only a 4-star town myself. That said, I've got 5,000 miles saved up. I think I want to buy something. I'm not going to buy any solar panels or satellite dishes. That's for Teach, for her area. That's her space. She will handle her space. If I need to provide her with something, I will do that within limitations, because for me the fun of playing a character is going through all the hard work to grow and develop that character, their property, their space, their aesthetic, etc. That's why instead of buying the visor for Teach, I loaded Teach up and had Teach buy the visor herself. Anyway, enough explaining my, what's the word, philosophy on playing Animal Crossing. We've got 5,000 miles. I'm not even going to bother with the robot hero. It's going to take forever to make him. Mine is red, though, in case anyone is interested. From my understanding, these can be different. Or at least these down here can be different. Maybe a porta potty? I do want a couple public benches, actually. We'll get some public benches. I've already got 1 cotton candy stall, but another one might be nice. And I think a playground. I want to do a playground somewhere. Where do I want to do a playground at? It should be close to the town. It could be the area just south of the Nook Brothers. I think that might be a good spot for it. North of Renee's house. Wind turbine. Oh, that's right. I want a wind turbine. I don't have any wind turbines out. I need some wind power. I'm very much in support of green energy. But I no longer have the miles for a wind turbine, so I guess I'll have to save up a little bit more. There's a bunch of seashells I can go sell, and a bunch of cheap fish I can go sell. And I need to create a hot item, which is a wooden bucket, to sell for another 400 miles. And we'll sell the hardwood tree, because hardwood trees aren't that important. Roger Brook! Come here! Yes! Money bug! I should keep the net out just in case I come across any other money bugs like that. So I need to make a bucket, both for some money and for... Actually, what are my other miles plus things right now? Customize, grow fruit tree, catch bugs, catch a diving beetle specifically, customize, sell a hot item. Okay. So just catch bugs, sell a hot item, cool stuff like that. Evan, if you're still here, you're more than welcome to come and grab some pink roses. I won't even charge you for them. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Bucket. Well, I need to see what it takes to make a bucket. I think it's wood and iron. 3 wood, 1 iron. Not a problem. I'll make a number of them so I can make it just a little bit of extra money off it. I like having my own little workshop in the back here. I need more stuff that looks workshoppy. To really fill this space in. And I got enough on me to make 3 buckets. I wonder what actually is the maximum number of visitors an island can support. I believe it's 3, but I could be wrong about that. No, I don't think that's right. I think I've seen people with like 5 visitors in their town at once. I don't know what the maximum is. It'd be interesting to try to discover what the maximum is, but I feel like since it's basically a peer-to-peer network, they don't have dedicated servers for this thing. As the hosting town, I would be hosting off my internet. The concern would be that I would crash my Switch. But that would be an interesting thing to see, is how many people we could get in the town at once. I'm going to catch this just because I need to catch bugs. You think 5 is the maximum? I don't actually know. It'd be interesting to find out. I've seen up to 5, but people who said they had 5 people over didn't tell me that they were doing that because it was the maximum. They did that because that was the most they were personally able to convince to come over at the same time. That seemed to be the implication anyway. Oh, that's some big money. Big money, big money. I should be making more buckets. That's big money for an item that was 3 wood and 1 iron. But I think that's because I think we did the math, and a single iron piece is worth more than you might think it is. I think it was 350 for a single piece of iron. And I'm going to say this again. I'm going to keep saying this. Understand that it's always worth it for you to sell a hot item, because it takes whatever the raw material value of your item is and quadruples it. Any DIY you make, the item is going to be twice the value of the raw material. That's actually why anything shell is going to be valuable, because it always uses giant clams. And giant clams are 800 per clam. So for example, that rug that was using 3 giant clams, a giant clam is worth 800, so that rug's raw material value is 2,400 bells. That means that it'll sell for 4,800 bells. That's a decent chunk of money for something that only takes 3 giant clams that I can just pick up off the waterfront. The shell fountain takes 3 stone, which is 40 bells apiece, and 5 giant clams. So 5 times 800, you get 4,000 base, plus another. Actually, I think it's a bit more than that. No, we did the math. I think it was 900 for a giant clam. So, because the shell fountain sells for 9,250, I think. It was at least 9,000. So, I might just have to like pull out a giant clam and check. Do I? Oh, hey, King. I didn't see you there. But yeah, anything shell is going to sell for a lot. If it's your hot item for the day, you need to be doing that, because it's quadruple the value of the raw material. But any hot item is worth selling, because again, it's quadruple the value of the raw material. But anything that uses a rarer material like iron or giant clams is going to be raking in even more money than everything else. Anytime that you get an item that you can make and make in abundance, it's probably good to do so. So I'm actually going to pull out my remaining wood, and I'm going to make a bunch of buckets. Because that's real easy to do. I've got 19 pieces of iron on me and 31 pieces of wood. That means I can make 10 buckets. 3 buckets with 6,900 bells. I mean, granted, I sold, I think, a shell with it. I sold something else with it. But it was still a lot of money. If you're having a hard time finding valuable bugs and fish, but you've got an easy DIY to make money off of, this is the way to do it. It's boring and it doesn't make good television, but it's effective. You don't have the wooden bucket recipe? I'm surprised you don't have the wooden bucket recipe. My Nook gave it to me when I had to furnish people's houses for them to move in. It was one of the things that I had to put down. Are you sure you don't have the wooden bucket recipe? I wonder if those recipes differ from person to person. I thought everyone got the same recipes. There we go. 10 wooden buckets. My cat is still laying on my feet. He's so warm and soft. He's adorable. Alright, let's see how much 10 wooden buckets gets me. $22,200 bells. Now that's for selling 10. That means each individual bucket is 2,220 bells. That's actually pretty good. 69,000 bells. Nice. I'm gonna go donate the 630 to Lloyd for the bridge or for the incline. And then I might go deposit some into my ABD. There's really no need to right now. The only time I really, because we just had an interest period, so I don't really have to worry about more interest yet. Thank you, whoever donated the huge chunk of money. Even 69,000. Nice. Someone is leaving. I'm guessing that's King going to make some bonfires. Not exactly sure what the recipe is for a bonfire. I probably have that. It's also a great way if you're just sitting on a stockpile of a particular resource and you don't really have any use for it, but you've got a DIY that's a hot item that uses that resource. It's a great way to burn through your stock and make some money. Violin beetle is all day. Interesting. May and June, but not July and August. And then it comes back out September, October, and November. Interesting. The Great Purple Emperor is only for the summer. And it's from 4 in the morning to 7 in the evening. Okay, that was a knot on the side of the tree. For a second I thought it was a bug hiding from me. Do I need to catch more bugs? Am I going to waste time on this blue bottle? I do need to catch more bugs, so I am going to waste time on this blue bottle. And that long locust. Oh no, my star net! It's not a star net, but it'll do. Access my wardrobe and change my look. That's a good opportunity to do a fashion show. Need to customize some items too, but eh. A gong for 10,200 bells. Also, here's a Queen Alexandra. That is a beautiful, massive butterfly. We are definitely going to hold on to that for Flick. We want 2 more, so that way we can get a nice model of that. I need to play some more of Teach, so Teach can start earning her own models, because she's a xenobiologist and she loves nature. So getting to have like models of some really beautiful animals in her house would be really nice for her. So let's see, what was I doing in here? Well, first, put that in storage, put that in storage. I can't do anything with the gold armor. I could learn it, but I'm saving that for another character. Drop that there. I would wait for someone else for that character to earn it on their own. What's the rarest? The Alexandra? That's my second one. Actually, the one that I seem to have the hardest time finding, because the first one that I found was purely by chance and I had a difficult time catching it, was the banded dragonfly. And my character freaked out when I caught it. He's like, yes, I really did it! What was I in here for again? I forgot. What was I in here for again? I forgot. The banded dragonfly. It's worth a little bit more than that, I think. I think the Queen Alexandra is worth 4,000, while the banded dragonfly is worth 4,500. What was I in here for? Making a net, I think? Just to have a spare. I came in here for a very specific purpose and I forgot what it was. Apparently I'm down to 1 shovel. I should make a second shovel. I like being doubled up on tools because, especially, well, the shovel's not such a big deal. But the net, the slingshot, and the fishing rod are a big deal because when you meet something, when you see a balloon, see a bug, see a fish, you can't go make the tool and come back. That thing is not going to be there anymore. So it's very important to have a double of that. And I just like having extra watering cans because I do a lot of flower watering. And I eat up a lot of durability that way. And I go through a lot of watering cans. Though I'm doing a surprisingly good job of preserving these ones right now. I'm going to put the stone in there for now. Put this in there for now. And put this in there for now. And since I can't hit any rocks right now, and I think I've already dug up all my dig spots for the day, I don't really have to get a second shovel. I will eventually make a second shovel, but I don't think I need to right now. Especially considering all the raw material that goes into making a shovel. You need 5 hardwood for the base shovel. And then I think you need an additional 3 wood and an iron ore. Or it might just be an iron ore for a regular full-on shovel. Compared to the others, which just take 5 sticks and an iron ore. Lotaru's wing, this isn't really the place for that kind of conversation. Please refrain from that. We get inundated with politics enough in our daily life without having it in our video games as well, so please don't talk about that here. That butterfly seemed to be stuck. It was just flying in place. A lot of tiger butterflies out right now. I'm just catching everything I see at the moment. Is anyone still in town? Is there a way to check who's still here? Did everyone leave? Am I here alone? The 69,000 no more. I have a fossil. I'm gonna go get evaluated by Blathers. That's only my 4th dig spot for today, and I'm pretty sure there's 5 every day, so I probably got one hiding somewhere. Yep, someone's still definitely here because Blathers is awake and it's during the day. He's not awake during the day unless someone is here. That's fine. That just means I can sell it. think I might go chop some wood. Fishing tournament on your island? What? What? I thought that was a scheduled event. How? I missed the last fishing tournament. I thought they only had one per quarter. My sister got to do the fishing tournament. She got a bunch of cool stuff out of it. I did not get to do the fishing tournament. I have no new messages. Doo-doo. See, because there's the wooden bucket from when they asked me to make a wooden bucket. So, Jambette is home. I wonder if she's crafting. Because it turns out you can get more than one crafting recipe per day. 3 seems to be the maximum number of times that your townies will craft. I would love to come and check out the fishing tournament, but I have a guest over in my town right now, and I think it'd be rude to eject them. So unfortunately, I can't come at the moment. I don't know where they are, actually. I see it. I got you. I have no idea where they are. I think it's Robo. I think Robo's still here. No one is here. No one is here? Did everyone leave? I guess I'll try to close the gate and come pay a visit. If I can. Okay, well, never mind then. The Galar region? Yes, I would love to go to the Galar region. What would dodos do? I don't know, guys. What would dodos do? My sister says fall on their butt. I say go extinct. What do you guys think? What do dodos do? Huh. Communication with the location destination has been interrupted. Communication with the location destination. Oh, well. I guess I can't come visit then. That was a little odd. I'll give it one more try. But if that doesn't work, I'm going to just have to stay here. Or maybe go buy some tickets. Well, actually, I'm trying to save up for a windmill. Or whatever it's called. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I want to visit someone via online play. I love that it's Dodo code trademarked. It's not a friend code, it's a Dodo code. Alas, the fishing tournament is not meant to be. So I guess what I can do, because I need to get some more stone, I need to get some more resources, is that I can focus on, oh, tadpole. I know where to catch a tadpole. Is focus on earning up miles, so that way A, I can get the wind turbine that I want to get. And B, so that way I can, after that, start getting some Nook Miles tickets and maybe go somewhere. So I need to catch a tadpole. There's a lake down here. That is definitely not a tadpole, but you know what? Because I'm curious about giant lake fish, I'm like, it's probably a koi. Or a carp. One of the two. I hope it's a koi. Yeah, a koi. Koi are worth more. But it's a carp. Oh well. Carp, 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 magic carp. There's a lake over here. That could be a tadpole, maybe. His island is too laggy. Crawfish! Not a koi. Oh! There goes my fishing pole. This is why we carry spares. I'll catch the paper kite. They're worth about 1,000. Pick up the branch. We're gonna need that to make a new fishing pole. That's right. I needed to transplant this tree, but I think at this point I'm just gonna chop it down. I needed to chop some wood anyway. Finally finished this pathway. So actually, since I no longer have any visitors, I can do some of those changes that I wanted to do. Like going and putting the outdoor pond or outdoor bath, whatever they want to call it, into the Zen garden. And Kitty left. My feet are cold now. Alright, we wanted to grab the outdoor bath. I like the ventilation fan. That's something I could give to Teach later. Not right now, but later. Where is... There it is. Apparently I had a campfire on me as well. Yeah, so that was a different color tatami bed, because I've got a green one and a red one now. I might give the green one to Teach because she's still sleeping on a camping cot. And I didn't think about that before I had Poji buy the tatami bed. But I think she would prefer the green one anyway. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Can I make a gong? No, I don't think I can. I don't believe I have that one. But you know what? A gong would be great for the Zen garden. That said, I'm not asking you to make me one. I'm just speaking out loud here. The realization... Like, for example, a lot of these recipes, especially this, and this, Teach would love those. I'm not going to make them for her, but she would love those. She's going to have to earn them on her own. You're good, Lunar. I understand. No one should feel like they're obligated to be here. If you're here and you're enjoying what you see, then that is great. That's what I'm here for. But I'm also here to have a good time on my own. And if this isn't your cup of tea, if you're not interested in what you're seeing, please feel free to go do something else. I'm not trying to make people feel like they're obligated to watch me. No one should feel like they're obligated to watch a content creator. You watch them because you enjoy what they're doing. And you have fun. That's the whole point. That's the whole point why all of us are here, is to get away from the daily grind and relax. That's the whole point behind this Endless Game series, is to find a game that we can basically play for as long as we want and just enjoy ourselves. I'm getting distracted. Outdoor bath. I need to make a new... I got so much to do now. I need to place the outdoor bath. I need to make a new fishing pole so that way I have a backup. I got a fossil to sell. I got fish and bugs to sell. I think I hear a balloon. Yeah, there's definitely a balloon coming. There it is. Is it coming this way? I think it's coming this way. Yes, it definitely is. I'm going to wait till it's almost directly overhead. Oh, I missed. Oh, for a second I thought it went in the river. I've already gotten that achievement. I don't need to drop something. Lecture hall bench. What is that? It's not that different from an outdoor bench. You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there. Another dig spot here in the Zen garden. I need to relocate this one. And let's go ahead and get out my 10,000 bells. Then dig it right back up, because we're going to transplant these. This is not the place for those. I want the outdoor bath dead center. Oh, that's nice and big. I like that. I actually legitimately like that. Spin it so that it's facing that way. We're going to move this rock over. Turn it. We're slowly filling this place up. I need more Zen cushions. I want another Zen table with another tea set, steamer. We're going to have a cushion on this side. We're going to put another entire set of that over here with a cushion on either side of this go table. But for now, it's still under construction. The tea house is closed. What? They're budding again already? I heard that they could bud again in the middle of the day, but I hadn't realized. And I think someone else watered my roses. I don't think I watered these roses. Did I water any of my roses? I'm not sure. I should water them. I should water my roses. Alright, and I'm going to count how many I have. So that's 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 19. I need 2 more black roses for the Black Rose Museum. That is a peacock butterfly. Come here, you. I am very close to having all the roses that I need. I need to find a place to plant these trees so they can start growing. I hear another balloon. Papa Bear. That's nice. This is a big fish shadow I want to catch. Could just be a sea bass, or it could be something special. It's just a sea bass. It's 400 bells. Calm down, Mantis. I don't actually know how valuable a mantis is, but I believe it's valuable enough. I don't recall if I watered these flowers or not. My short-term memory, I must admit, is not the greatest. Your Discord message. Yes, I did. And I kind of went into a whole thing about please don't feel obligated to be here. If it's stressful on you, if you're not having fun, whatever the reason, if it is better for you to be somewhere else, please do so. No one should feel like they're obligated to watch me or any other content creator if it's causing them some kind of distress or if they're not having fun. We're all here to have fun and enjoy ourselves. That's the whole point behind this streaming series. So if you got somewhere you need to be, if you need to take a break, take a rest, please do so. No one should feel like they're obligated to be here. Especially for me. I'm no one special. I don't want anyone, especially since you're not feeling well, Lunar. If you are not feeling well and you need to take a rest, please do so. We want you healthy and happy. I hate mole crickets. I hate mole crickets. I know that's kind of out of the blue, but they're annoying. They just make a lot of noise. You gotta waste a lot of durability on your shovel to find them. I don't like mole crickets. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if I've watered these already, but I'm doing it again just to be sure. You know what? I'm going to water my lilies, too. I think it's high time I started breeding other flowers than just roses. I have a lot of flowers. These ones aren't going to be doing any significant breeding because they're just kind of all clumped together into a hot mess. I don't even know why I'm watering them, to be honest. Alright. What milestone stuff do we have? Change clothes, catch a tadpole, grow fruit trees, catch a diving beetle, customize items. The easiest one we can do is go change our clothes. Alright. Sorry, I was just reading some Discord messages. Put that in storage, put that in storage. We need to figure out what to do. We'll put Papa Bear in storage for now. Gotta figure out what to do with these money trees. I need to find a spot to plant them. Store the wood. Store the paper kite. I'll probably sell the honeybee. I'm going to sell basically the rest of this stuff. I need to make my other fishing pole while I am here. And there we go. Replacement fishing rod. So when this one breaks, I will have another. I have another red rose. I'm not sure what to do with it at this point. I have so many red roses. Thinking I might just sell it to the boys with everything else. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have so many red roses at this point. Is that a banded? No, I think that's a darner. That's a darner. That's the one downside to the dragonflies, is that because they all move so quickly, and because they're so small, it's really difficult to tell if what you're looking at is a darner, which isn't anything special, or a banded, which is something very special. I meant to sell the honeybee also, but you know what? That's fine. And I just remembered I had went there to change my clothes. I forgot. Back to the house we go. A lot of back and forth. I apologize for that, everyone. I know this last little bit hasn't really been terribly interesting. And we haven't really caught much in terms of new bugs. Actually, no. We did catch an Emperor, and we did catch a Queen Alexandria. And we did catch some violin beetles. I need to be spending more time in Teach's area of the town. Because that's where a lot of the bugs are going to spawn. I haven't caught any new fish. Or for that matter, I don't think I've seen a diving beetle. Let's see. How do we want to change it up? If we were to go with that, then we need some slacks to go with it. I need some fancy shoes. I don't know about that design. We'll go with that design. Where's my monocle? We got the tiny shades. And then if we just take the hat off, that looks good. I like that. We'll go with that. It's fancy. Catch a tadpole and sell seashells. I can do that. Catch a diving beetle, catch a tadpole. Customization. Do I have anything in my inventory that I can customize? I got a tire toy. So that's what the rocket looks like. It's actually blue and yellow, not red and yellow. Interesting. Got the baby panda, and I got the papa panda, or oh no, baby panda, papa bear. That's different. I hate Zipper. Something about him is just really irritating. Do 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 do. I wish there was a way to customize clothing. I don't feel like doing any customizations right now, actually, so I think I'm just gonna go try to catch some bugs. A diving beetle and a tadpole, which is actually not a bug. Never mind, but yeah. A diving beetle and a tadpole! I'm looking for small lake shadows. And then diving beetles, I think, are just anywhere where there's water. Well, rivers or lakes. I don't think it'll appear in the ocean. There's a diving beetle. Come here, you. There we go. There's the diving beetle. That was easy. Oh, we actually have enough miles to go get the turbine, the wind turbine. I'm going to put that on the shoreline on top of the rocks. It would be great if I had multiple of them, to be honest, but one will do. Welcome back, King. I'm dressed in fancier duds. I'm about to order a windmill or whatever it's called. I'm going to kick myself when I finally remember what it's called because I see it. Wind turbine. Didn't I call it that? I think I may have actually called it that and just didn't realize. Alright, so we still gotta find a spot to plant these two trees. I think I can plant it here, one of them here. another one. Is there another spot similar to it on the other side? No. Is there... I could plant it here? Yeah, I could plant it here. This will also help with the whole keeping rocks from spawning mission that I've got going on right now. There's another violin beetle. I have to catch a tadpole for another milestone. But I'm going to catch every violin beetle I see just because they're new and they're exciting. Oh, I almost scared that orchid mantis. Oh no! Why? Why? I hit the A button to hold the net and instead I shook the tree and scared the orchid mantis. Ah, damn it. This is not a tadpole, but I'm going to catch it anyway. I'm going to try to anyway. You know what? I'm just going to leave it there. He'll turn back around. He'll turn back around. Eventually. He'll turn back around. He'll turn back around. See? He turned back around. Now, come back this way. Okay, fine. I'll get closer. Come here, you. Come here, you. There we go, yes. He just sank it once he saw it. Oh, it's a carp. It's a magic carp. Carp, carp, carp. So I want to convert this into a spot for a townsfolk. This spot right here. Because I'm going to be moving Candy over here. And then this spot behind the Able Sisters, I'm actually going to turn into like a crafts area. Because I think it'd be fun if they had like an outdoor crafts section. It could also be where I stage their spinning wheel, their loom, the paints. I could do stuff like that. So that means Candy's going over here, but I'm not sure what kind of fencing I want to put up. What do you guys think I should do for fencing? Tank is making a trophy case. Yes, I want to come get a trophy case. Absolutely. That's why I wanted to keep a buff townie, because that's the only way to get a trophy case is from them. I want a trophy case. I will absolutely come get a trophy case. Please open your gate. I will absolutely come learn how to make a trophy case. For my trophy room. You need a trophy case for the trophy room. I actually don't know who my current crafter is. But I can find out when I come back. I think they change every 4 hours, don't they? 8 to noon, noon to 4, and then 4 to 8. And then the rest of the time they're kind of out doing whoever, or whatever. I should word that better. Phrasing. Where is Tank? That is Tank. That is where he lives. Okay. Just to the left of the museum. Right here. He's got the blue room. Trophy case. Yes, teach me how to build a trophy case. Tank is actually a pretty cool rhino, and I think he's interesting in the fact that I don't know if that's supposed to be hair or what, but it definitely looks like a leaf just kind of stuck to the back of his head. I don't know what on earth he is wearing. Oh, he's wearing like some kind of fancy shirt. Okay. His house is very blue. Three gold nuggets, 6 iron nuggets, and 24 hardwood. You know what? I can actually make that. I have all the resources at home. I can make that. Yes. So I'm going to go do that. Thank you so much for the invite. You know what? While I'm here, as a favor to you, I'm going to water your flowers. I'm going to water your flowers. The ones that you've had me water all week, I'm going to water them some more. With your garden gnome army guarding the gardens guardedly. I'm going to water these flowers over here. Because I still need to go back and see what my guys are doing. Looks like you got a bud over here, by the way. And it looks like your roses have a bud as well. But I'm only going to water this grouping over here because I need to get back and see what my peeps are doing. And if it's a recipe you want, I'll open the gate. I might open the gate anyway, just to, if anyone wants to come get it. Maybe do it with a dodo code. So that way anyone, not just the people on my friends list, can come get it. There we go. Nice and watered. I know I don't have to go to his airport to leave, but I believe in going to the airport to leave. I don't know. I feel like it's a little more stable that way for some reason. And also my immersion. I like the flyby of my town. It looks very suburban. Ooh, and I appreciate the extra miles. Plucky's doing zoomies in her yard. Renee's out and about. Looks like Hamlet is in his yard as well. So it's none of those three. Zucker's out appreciating the sun. Jambette appears to be out. Would it be Candy who's still crafting? Would she still be crafting? Candy is home. If she's still crafting, I hope she's making a different recipe. She is crafting. It may not change at regular intervals. So it seems that my person who's crafting is still the same person, unless another person is crafting now, but I think you only get one crafter at a time. So it may not happen at regular intervals like that, King. It may not. I can check the remaining kids out. Is Chevrolet home? Chevrolet is not home. Just checking real quick for dig spots because I think I'm owed one more. Oh, I can't go down that way. Okay. So I gotta use my post to leap the river over this way. Pashmina's the last one, so if she's crafting or not crafting, then yeah, she's out here chilling and eating a donut. So it looks like that the person who's crafting for me is... That's an Agrius. Come back here, you. Oh, and there's a Queen Alexandria. Forget the Agrius. I want that Queen Alexandria. Come back here. How dare you fly into the Zen Garden? I will come back here. No! Darn it. I tore up the wall for that thing. Man. I hear a balloon. There's the balloon. That's now 2 Queen Alexandrias that I have lost. That is so disappointing. Belted wraparound skirt. Oh, that kind of looks like a kilt. I kind of like it. I'm gonna wear the slacks with this jacket though. They just look nicer. I just scared off a mantis. Are you sure about crafters? I'm gonna double check that. away on the workbench inside their house to craft a new item. Actually speak to them while they're interacting with the workbench to learn what they're currently crafting, and even receive a copy of the DIY crafting recipe for the item yourself. Sometimes you can take 2 conversations to get the recipe, though. The first one with general chat dialogue, and the second actually discussing the crafting activity. When you get the crafting dialogue, the villager should ask if you want to learn how to make it yourself. So far, in our ability development, I've only encountered 1 villager per day working at the crafting bench in their homes, but it's very possible you'll be able to find multiple villagers with recipes to offer once you have more residents in homes on the island. You can only get a DIY recipe from each villager crafting indoors once per day. So it's not that Candy has a second one for us, because that's simply not possible. I'm going to try saving and quitting and going back in, but I don't think that's going to do it. If no one else is crafting, I'm just going to go make the trophy case. And I'll put that in my trophy room. The trophy room is probably the one that's most put together. That's not saying it's well put together, but it is the most put together. So we're going to start with Pashmina, since her house is right here. She's still out and about. Okay. We're going to hop the river, and we're going to go see if Chevre or Kid is now crafting. Chevre is still sitting there. Kid is home now. Maybe Kid is crafting. Nope, Kid's just wandering around. He's got a very nice, if oddly public, bathroom. It's a really nice aesthetic, though. It's a heated tub with black marble. And he's got a shower head set, one of those tankless toilets, and a towel rack. And it's all black. And he's got black rattan. He's got a white. You know what? I think he would appreciate some black iron parquet flooring. I think he would appreciate that. I'm going to go get him some. I have some in my house. Welcome back, Evan. I'm not sure if you've missed a whole lot, but I did get a trophy case DIY from Kingstown. So I'm about to go make that, and I'm going to grab some black iron parquet flooring to give to Kid, because I think that would look great in his house. And then we're going to see if we have a second crafter. Right now, it's still just Candy crafting a shell rug. My house is a mess. See, black iron parquet flooring, I think would look great in his house, because that blue tile kind of clashes with the black and white that he's got going on. Alternatively, I could give him the white iron parquet flooring. What do you think would look better in his house, the white or the black? Poll in the audience, white or black? Whichever one you say is the one that I'm going to give Kid. White iron parquet flooring or black iron parquet flooring? I have several. I honestly didn't count, but I have several pink roses. White iron or black iron? I'm going to pull both into my pockets. We're going to go back to his house so you can see. But before I do that, I am going to make this trophy case and put it in the house. You guys say black? Okay, I'm going to show you his house. Someone is crafting books. That is interesting. I learned it. It should be here somewhere. I wish there was a way to search my DIYs. There it is. What am I missing? Oh, I need more hardwood. Wunderbar. I'm actually curious. Let me take another quick look at that recipe. Okay, it is not customizable. That's what I was checking for. You know what? You need books for another DIY? I heard that the books DIY is actually really crucial for a lot of really cool DIYs. So, I might message her and ask her to open her gate if she's not watching right now, so that way we can... Alright. So, we're going to move this. We're going to move this because I don't have a proper fireplace. We're going to put the trophy case right here. Ugh. We need to move the stuff that's behind it. Like so. And then we're going to put the ironwood table with the oarfish model back over here. It's a stack of books. I would love to come learn that if you're watching. Just be sure to open your gate so we can come visit. What I've been doing is that my trophy room is for my models and for my awards. Because the idea behind the model is that I have caught enough of it that I was able to give 3 of it away to get a frozen version of that creature. So I've got my oarfish, my tarantula, my agrius, and my barred knife jaw. I have it sitting on a sea bass for some reason. I think I just didn't have enough tables, or I needed to get the sea bass out of my inventory. And for some reason I didn't sell it to the Nooklings. But yeah, we're going to stick the brick oven in storage, and then we're going to go visit Kid, and we'll take another look. Right now, the consensus seems to be to give him the black iron parquet flooring. But I do have the white iron as well. I think either would look good in his house. White for contrast, or black for matching colors. Because he does have a getting ready to leave. Aww. They're probably not going to be crafting later, though. So we're going to go visit him here. Alright, so this is his house. He's got like kind of a dark gray wall. Pretty much all of his furniture is black. Except for the fireplace. I would actually love that fireplace. And his couch, which are both white. This blue tile flooring does not work with everything else. I don't like this flooring for his house. I think either the white iron or black iron parquet flooring would be great for him. So, I know you guys said black, but this is your last chance to change your mind if you want to. Black or white? What do you guys think? Black or white iron parquet flooring for Kid's house. Both are great floorings and will look great in his house, but I can only give him one. What do you guys think? Waiting for the latency because I'm pretty sure the question has not been posed yet. Gates are open. King is still saying black. And Evan is still... Well, Evan and King said black originally. King is still saying black. Evan, are you still saying black? I'm going to give him black because Robo's gates are open. And I want to go get that book. Oh, what? Can you get off the chair, please? Okay, yes, get up. And now I should be able to give you something, right? There we go. Alright, we're giving him the black iron parquet flooring. He's not going to use it immediately, though it would be great if he did. Chef's outfit? I mean, I wasn't sure what I was expecting in return. I just wanted to give him some new flooring because I think it would look better with his house. Chef's outfit. That's not bad. That looks pretty good, actually. I'm going to keep the noble coat on, though. Alright, we need to go to Robo's town so that way we can get a book. Or stack of books. I think she said it was a stack of books. Who is crafting? Who is crafting? Because that is important. That way we can find them faster. That was Zucker just there, by the way. There's Jambette. Just doing a quick run by. No one's home. Plucky's out. That place is unoccupado. Actually, Renee is out. Hamlet is home. I'm going to check real quick and see if Hamlet is crafting. And then I'm going to go to Robo's place. Hamlet is not crafting. Okay, so I think Candy is still the crafter right now. I didn't check her house, but I'm pretty sure she's still the crafter right now. I think the time depends on your NPCs, on your townsfolk. They each have, interestingly enough, I'm not sure if you're aware, every townsfolk keeps to their own schedule, and you'll start to notice that pattern. For example, Pashmina likes being out at all hours of the night singing. It's a weird habit of hers. She'll go singing in the middle of the night, just stand out in the street and sing. She's like a cat, but she's not a cat, she's a goat. Which, it's kind of cute. It can be creepy, but it's also kind of cute, so. And she said Tucker is the one that's crafting right now. He's writing a book, or a stack of books. He's trying to be a prolific novelist. Apparently there are multiple islands that are open, but we are going to go visit Robo. Wait a second, that screen was telling. You can have 10 visitors. If I saw that correctly, I wasn't on the screen very long. You can have 10 visitors in your town. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Bum 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 ba-doo. So my trophy room is now the most put together room in the house. The main room is a train wreck. She's got her Nook's Cranny. I'm still waiting for mine. Oh, it's still called Nook's Cranny. Interesting. It just got upgraded. In the past, whenever the Nook's Cranny got upgraded, it got called something else. It went from Nook's Cranny to Nook and Go to Nooking Way. She says she has to go soon, so we're not going to waste any time, and we're going to make sure that we grab this recipe and get out. because we are also running short on time today. So we want to make the most. Okay, for a second I thought I would stop streaming, but apparently I'm still good. I'm still good. I'm still good. Yes, yes. I understand that we're almost done for the day. She has a school. Is that a fireplace? No, it's a podium. I lost her. Where's Tucker? Tucker! What on earth is Tucker? That is such a weird picture. What is this guy? She's got herself a little neighborhood over there. So I think this one is Tucker. I guess that's one nice thing about having your townies all in one place like that. It's really easy to figure out who's crafting. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I guess Tucker is an elephant. I couldn't make sense of his icon. A stack of books. Alright. Stack of books. It probably requires an individual book to make. That's a big stack. And yeah, it requires 5 books to make. Hello, Mario Kid. Welcome to the stream. We're at a friend's town. Family member's town, if I'm being honest. Where apparently Tucker is crafting a stack of books. And I'm really curious what that looks like. Because I do also kind of want to do a library. You need book? Not stack of books, but book. Because I believe my Timmy and Tommy are selling books at the moment. And Lunar, in case I hadn't already said it, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I would, Mario Kid, but unfortunately I'm running short on time for today, so the stream will be wrapping up here real soon. But I'm going to double check for you, King, just to be sure, but I believe that these might be the books that you need. It's a wide open book. Yeah. Interested in a book? Or 5? Or 10? I'll buy a number of books. I think I should buy a bunch of them, actually, because word is they're important, and I have the stack of books recipe now. So I want to get at least 5 so I can make that. How many books have I bought? 5. I'm going to keep buying more. That's 7. Really, at this point, actually, now that I've bought it at least once, I can order it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the gate for King so he can come buy some books, and then we'll call it a day. And I'm just going to leave the gate open for him and anyone else who would like to come visit. Evan, real quick, if you're still here, these pink roses over here are for you. If you would like some pink roses, it's these ones right here. These 4 right here. You can take those if you want. And I'm going to open my gate for friends. Alright, so the gate is open. King can come get the books that he needs. And that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I really appreciate all of you showing up, having some fun with me, interacting. That's part of what makes this really fun for me, is getting to hang out with all you guys. So I really appreciate it, especially Lunar, since you were sick. But please take care of yourself, okay? Don't get hurt because of me. I'm nobody special, but I do appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you can subscribe to stay tuned for the next stream that we'll be having next Saturday, same time. Like the stream if you enjoy. I do have a couple Animal Crossing videos on the channel. I think King is on their way in. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, I am Pojiforce, and you all take care. I'll catch you later. Thank you guys again. That is definitely Nick, Legendary Avatar, coming over. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.